is underground voices. Censor, they want to censor, That's why we trying to do something. Let's go to the movie. Underground voices.
Tree told me we're captured in a hostage state. On a cold day, Mr. Medina defined the crushing lines of capital gains. I saw flames burn the brains of the insane when Takuma took the stage. This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement. Kim Horn stood firm as she confirmed ancestral rape. I heard a tape playing Reg E as he took aim at the green bitches. Bullshit. This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement to validate the end of servitude's mind state, forcing freedom to cooperate like how it must have been when Zora hung with Langston. Claude McKay came home to Harlem's Renaissance, rebirth born through fire and disco, and shark meat flesh that sang freedom or death, like when I heard Hancock's Rux resurrect the dead through song. This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement.
Scene 2, take 2.
Stretch this message across America's newfound interest in multiculturalism mixed with hidden agendas when the ulterior motive is to kill more quotas. Somebody lied because you always had apartheid. It's existed for years by trying. Multicultural folks didn't just get here fresh off the boat, finding a way to stay afloat despite the lies and laws they wrote to vote for yet another category for minority. Another reason for ignoring me. I was making a transition from like an all-white Catholic school to my first Detroit public high school, which was a majority black school. And I was feeling my first dose of racism from outside forces. I grew up in a place where it was very utopic with my mother and father. I had a very nice home setting, so I didn't get to feel what the world was really about and some of the problems that were going on with us as a people until I got into those situations where I didn't feel always in place and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't always feel like I belonged, sometimes with white people and even sometimes with my own people.
Scene 7, take 1, sound 10.
My womb stretches across the mouth of the universe to create rhythms and nation. My body has borne witness to birth and my spirit the taste of death. I have seen the 13th month, the 32nd day, the year 3000, before the year 03. I am the black woman, for I have cradled the newborn's cry and the old man's moan, yours and mine. And made diamonds out of stone, found gold in my soul. I am the right hand of God, the equal part of man, the spirit of life. I am the black woman and I am natural to the bone. And I have known women, rivers of women. I have known women, rivers of women, blue, black, tan, high, yellow, blue vein women, river crossing women, waters deep as the Nile, Mississippi as mud, seaboard and island ocean women. Women who ride the waves and balance the tide, swimming women, water walking women, treading water, floating, going with the flow women. I know women who drown, sinking women who sleep at the bottom of the water. I have known women.
Scene 11, take 1, sound 16.
The only thing worse than having the HIV virus was being a black man in America.
This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement. And Hattie Gossett black in, Layding Kaliba black in.
Every day, we face another white lie of Goliath proportion. Another little attempt at breakdown, beat up. Another plantation mentality being built on top of our history to bury truth under stone. 8 fantasies. Another blood-soaked, fire-torched night of white hoods and crosses, attempting to frighten us from freedom's road. Another sadistic amputation of our legs as they belly laugh at our attempts to return to the mountaintop. Maybe they haven't heard, Maya. The thunder of the collective I marching on stumps down glory's road, climbing without arms over the walls of can't do.
Nefertiti black in, Amiri Baraka blacker, movement you might not see on MTV or CBS or XYZ. But when you do see we on the stage, will you recognize? This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement.
During a time when the American music industry likes to say jump nigga jump, we want our culture rich, our poetics rhythmically ridiculous with wordsmiths.
14, take 1, sound 20.
Time is money, money is time, so I keep 7 o'clock in the bank and gain interest on the hour of God. I'm saving to buy my freedom, God grant me wings. I'm too fly, not too fly. I soar to look at humans without wings, so I soar and find tickle in the feathers of my wings. Flying hysterically over land, numerically I am 7 mountains higher than the valley of death, 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. The fiery sun of my passions evaporates the love lakes of my soul, clouds my thoughts and rains you into existence as I take flight on bolts of lightning, claiming chaos as my concubine and you as my me. I of the storm, you of the sea, we of the moon, land of the free. What have I done to deserve this? Am I happy?
Well, I started writing poetry in 86, 87, somewhere around there. You know, I think it was somewhere like a class assignment. Then I wrote something I knew. I felt it was profound, so I kept writing and so forth. I had no intentions on necessarily performing it out in public until I saw Sonia Sanchez at the Schomburg, you know, late 89, I believe it was. You know, she was doing a reading, and she just blew me out.
I guess the first place that I remember reading poetry in front of people, and I'm pretty sure it's the first place, is at my father's funeral. This is in 1994. I haven't been reading my poetry for a very long time. It's only been a couple years, really. I don't consider myself a performer. I'm a writer. And I was thrown into this performance thing. And I wrote a piece called Breeze, and I wrote it the morning of his funeral, and I was very close to my father all my life. And I read it, I was crying, and I could barely get through it, but it's the first time I saw that I could take my feelings and twist and manipulate words in a way that I could really touch other people that I love, like people in my family, and they were very proud of me, and it wasn't a typical kind of, you know, he's gone away, I'm sad, and it was a very, a piece that was very much about him and about me. It helped me get through that process, and I think he's the reason right now that I'm still doing what I do.
This is a movement! This is a movement! This is a movement!
It's when Sharrif is kicking something saying this is a movement and just giving praise to all the other poets who came before him and the ones that are moving along with him, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Even if we are divided, we're staying strong. To me, you poets could do no wrong with words piercing like acupuncture in the brain, thick like a Michael ladder, brick in your brain. These motherfuckers have no choice but to run, and there ain't no shelter from the sun that sees speaking seas rising, survival sounds rising, African voices rising, keep on rising to the top in our freedom rags and an African voice. This is a movement, this is a movement, this is a movement.
Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom, boom.
The revolution is alive.
So from the Most High, we would love to accept our blessing, do what we do, ad ridiculum.
And words are the smoking gun.